Explain to me, how'd you learn this? Bottom line, how did it start?
Well, it all started, honestly, because I couldn't get into law school and I had to figure out a way to make money.
Okay.
I took the
necessity, right?
Yeah, I took the LSAT 3 times in college. My dream was to be an attorney and go to law school, and I couldn't get in. And I had to figure out a way to make money. I was making $5.15 an hour working at a car wash. And I played video games like nonstop. And I've figured out a way to make money online by placing ads on Facebook and Google. And I was like, well, why not just make this my new video game, right? Just start focusing on this and see how much money I can make instead of wasting time playing Call of Duty. And I mean, it just blew up. I started marketing things like Netflix, and I started earning about $20,000, $30,000 a month marketing Netflix free trials. And from there, it went into e-commerce. Yeah.
Wait, you were marketing for Netflix? I never heard that before.
Yes. So they have an affiliate program, right? And they would pay people to send them customers or send them leads through internet marketing. And what I would do is I would place ads online. And when people would click that ad and they would sign up for a free trial for Netflix, I would make, I think it was about $30 every time someone just signed up for a free trial, no matter if they actually turned into a subscription or not. It was wild. Yeah.
How long did that last for?
I think it lasted for a good 2 years. The funny thing,
everyone was on Netflix. It was no one left.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, everybody got Netflix, and obviously it started to saturate down. And I've discovered other avenues that I could scale much bigger and much further.
Sure. So was that your first big success? Was Netflix?
That was the first big success.
Mm-hmm. And what year was that?
That was in 2008. Mm-hmm.
Why is it, though? There's so many people out there that do what you do, but why is it that you do it so much better, though? Like, what's the day? I mean, dead honest, I'm not being facetious. Why is it that you literally are like 10 times better at this stuff than anybody else I've met? Like, what, you're like really the top. How did that happen? It can't just, there must have been something. Who taught you this? Because you said you weren't, you said by your own admission, I wasn't a genius. I couldn't get into law school. It's like you are, Bill Gates and you're, 1 zillion IQ. And how did you do this? I don't get it. What's the secret?
First off, I realized I didn't have any other option, right? And I just became obsessed with it. I mean, I lived and breathed it. I didn't go to bed till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I got no sleep. And I just said, I'm going to figure this out. And I practiced at it relentlessly until I hit it big, because it's not like I just got online and put one ad on Google or Facebook and made all this money. It took me about 2 or 3 months to really figure it out. But the thing is once I got a taste of making $30 in 5 seconds, which would take me many, many hours of washing cars on the highway in Mississippi.
Sweating your own brow, basically.
I was like, okay, yeah, this is my life right now until I can make millions of dollars.
Got it.
And that's what I did. I quit going to parties. I quit caring about what my friends thought. And a lot of my friends in the beginning thought it was all a scam and they thought it was all BS. I tried to convince them to get started.
Sure.
And I just got rid of all the negativity and just focused on this.
All right. So now this is starting to make sense. All right. So number one, would it be fair to say that, yes, you wanted to be a lawyer, that you want to take the LSAT? Did you put the same effort into that as you did into this?
I wouldn't say that I did. Yeah.
So did you get upset? Because it sounds like you said, like, I am simply not going to allow myself not to succeed here. I'll do whatever, whatever it takes mentality. You would want to stay up all night long. I don't know about you. I never took the LSAT, I was a really good student, but, I wasn't the type that would commit to staying up all night long to study to pass a test. Here, something clicked in you. You saw your future in front of your eyes, a massive opportunity. Say, you know what? I'm going to perfect it. So was it that? It was just like you made a decision and you got so obsessed that you'd never done that with something before to that level. Was that really what happened?
Yeah, that was it. And I think the reason is because of instant gratification. With school, I was waking up, I was taking a bunch of classes that I didn't need. Like one of my classes was racquetball. So I had to go spend an hour and a half playing racquetball,
Right.
And I like racquetball and everything, but racquetball is not going to make me any money.
Sure.
Right. And I figured I can try to go to law school. I can get into hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt and then maybe make 6 figures a year in the future. Or right now, right here, I can place ads online and I can start making millions of dollars every year from my home. And for me, that was everything. That's like the dream.
So did you say to yourself, was the narrative in your own head like, listen, if I do whatever it takes now for the next 3 months, 6 months to crack the code here, my life is going to be unbelievable. You drew the line in your own mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was the beginning. That was the inspiration that created essentially the power, the personal power. You need to just do whatever it takes, basically, right? You're a whatever it takes person.
Absolutely.
Got it. So that's the first step, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you think the people out there, whatever, people are doing is all different walks of life, right? We're in different phases, ups, downs. But I would agree with that. So I'm saying is that what you're saying is that to really achieve, that's the sort of level of commitment it takes?
Yeah, you have to really, really want it so bad. You have to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And you have to be obsessed with it. And then I think you can get to the top. A lot of people can dilly-dally around and make a couple of bucks. But if you want to be at the top, you have to be obsessed with it. You have to be passionate about it. And you have to have a real reason, a real why for why you want to be successful. I didn't start it because I wanted a bunch of Lamborghinis and nice houses and stuff like that. I started it because actually my brother started doing it a year before me.
Okay.
And I saw what he did for our family. I saw what he was doing for charities. And I was like, that's what I want to do.
God. So in other words, basically you looked at your brother started this before you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You looked at his success. You said, wow, his ability to give back and take care of the people he loves is like such a deeper level. Yeah, I want to make money myself, but if I could have money for myself and help those I love and give that was your why, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw Anthony, my brother, that's his name. I saw him giving, kids Christmases and doing stuff for the Salvation Army. And it felt bad to go up there not having any money to donate,
I'm the brother with no money. It's
I was like, man, I need to make some money so I could join in on this.
Okay.
And that was really like my big inspiration.
Fair enough.
And then I started doing it. I started helping other people learn how to do it too. And that became a new inspiration.
All right, let's slow down. So that's step one. I get that. Step two, though, okay, you could have all the desire in the world, but what about the strategy? How did you learn the strategy? Did you start off? Did you take any courses? Did you have any roadmap? Or it was kind of early in the game of social media. Were you doing it through your own trial and error yourself? Or were there some shortcuts where you could study other people's stuff and say, that's kind of good, but I think I can improve on through trial and error? What was your roadmap to get to here? Did you use someone else's stuff at the beginning or no, all your own?
I'm not going to lie. I had someone that was already making $1 million a year across the hall from me at my parents' house. So what I did is I leveraged that. Now, my brother didn't exactly take me seriously at first and really just say, hey, here's exactly how you do everything. He gave me like a 15-page ebook and said, read this. And I read it and I went and I placed my first ad online and I failed. I lost a couple $100. And I was thinking, geez, it takes me like a couple of weeks washing cars and I just lost all this money. But I'm going to figure it out. A lot of people at that point
just say, screw it, doesn't work.
Yeah, this doesn't work. It's not for me. And honestly, I started doing completely different stuff than he does.
What was the mistake that you made with that?
The mistake that I made was I pressed the wrong button. It's as simple as that. You can set a daily budget on your ads, advertising on Facebook and on Google.
Hit the accelerate button?
Yeah.
I did that. That's that button that destroyed you.
And it just blew my budget, spent more.
We'll hit that button once and learn our lesson.
Yeah, and it felt bad. If you want to start a business and you don't know anything about it and you think going to YouTube and Google is going to give you all of the information that you need to get all the tools that you need to really become successful, you're out of your dang mind. You're not.